Theo Von, The Joe Rogan Show, Adam Ross. Here is Donald Trump talking about Barron's involvement in his campaign.
So I have a son who's very smart and tall, Barron, right? And he knows all about you. He knows about guys I never heard of. He said, Dad, you don't know how big they are. They're big. You know, he told me how big. I said, who the hell is he? Like Ross. I did. He said, Dad, he's a great guy. I mean, guys that are doing, it's a whole new world out there.
How much of a difference did this so-called bro vote have in this election? I remember Republican women like Riley Gaines, even Megyn Kelly, were encouraging men to go out there and vote to help save the country.
Well, it was huge, and a lot of people want to criticize Donald Trump, but I think the best judgment of a man's character is how well Donald Trump's children are doing. And his son Barron is a genius for basically putting his campaign over the top. And then on top of that, you look at Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, and his other children that have issues. The Obamas, their kids are pretty wacky. All of Donald Trump's children work in his business, support him. They all have clean criminal records. I don't think any of them are selling our secrets to the Ukraine. So Donald Trump is a great father, and he raised a great young man in Barron Trump, and I'm really indebted to him for making him think outside the box and go on these podcasts and do untraditional media. And I really do think that was the difference in this election.
Now let's have a look at some young men celebrating this famous victory.
There was never any doubt, Kamala, you're fired.
Being unburdened by Kamala Harris feels pretty good there. They're celebrating hard. Has there been any violence? I saw there were protests today in New York, Seattle, Chicago, all the usual places, but are they smashing up windows and attacking people yet, or are they saving that for the inauguration?
Yeah, I think they're waiting for the inauguration to start burning down all of the city buildings. But that celebration dance is now taking over the NFL and college football. Multiple players for the San Francisco 49ers are doing it today. Yesterday, a bunch of college football players are doing that dance. So Donald Trump is just, he's a cultural phenomenon. Everything he touches turns into gold, literally. Even his dance moves are the hottest trending thing on TikTok and all over the world. So we're celebrating. Nobody here is really upset. I think everybody's ready for our country to take a step in the right direction.
The 18-year-old arrived for his first day of college today with a backpack slung over his shoulder, flanked by Secret Service agents. Barron is enrolled in the prestigious Stern School of Business here at NYU in Manhattan. The Stern School is very selective. They accept just one of every 20 applicants. NYU is a huge urban school with 50,000 students, and it's an open campus, very much part of the downtown scene. Like lots of campuses, it was roiled last spring by protests. A tent city popped up, but it was quickly dismantled. The tuition at NYU is $58,000 a year. The dorms are pretty typical. But Barron will not be staying in a dorm. He'll be living at home uptown in Trump Tower. Donald Trump says he
quite a bit during this trial, and he is apparently declining to go forward.
Welcome to a unique look into the life of Barron Trump, son of former President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania. Known for his towering 6'7" stature and life of quiet elegance, Barron is not your typical college freshman. While studying business at NYU, he still resides in Trump Tower, commuting under the watchful eye of Secret Service agents, a testament to his extraordinary lifestyle. Barron's decision to live at home with Melania, keeping a close watch, highlights his unique autonomy while enjoying an atypical college experience. Let's dive into this enigmatic young man's world. However, to understand Barron today, we need to look back at the values and experiences that shaped his early years. Early life. Born on March 20th, 2006, Barron grew up in New York City's Trump Tower, surrounded by an opulent yet private lifestyle largely shaped by his mother, Melania. Known as Donald Trump's youngest child, Barron's early years blended luxury with a remarkable level of privacy, with Melania taking special care to shield him from the intense media glare that followed his father's career. She instilled in him values of discipline and respect, and he became fluent in both English and Slovenian, reflecting his mother's heritage and adding a unique cultural layer to his upbringing. Barron's educational journey has been exclusive and highly adaptive, evolving with his family's unique lifestyle. He began at New York's Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School, later attending St. Andrew's Episcopal School in Maryland after moving to the White House, a choice that broke the Sidwell Friends School tradition among presidential families. During his teenage years, he transferred to Oxbridge Academy in Florida, a private institution near the family's Mar-a-Lago residence. His academic experiences were tailored to a balanced development, combining academics with sports and personal growth. In addition to his studies, Barron's interests in soccer stood out. He trained with the D.C. United's youth team and continues to pursue the sport even in college. Despite his public appearances at family events, Barron has largely stayed away from the spotlight, creating a reserved image that contrasts with the high-profile careers of his older siblings. Now at New York University's Stern School of Business, he has opted to live at Trump Tower, keeping close ties with his family as he navigates this new chapter. Yet, as Barron's education continued, he began stepping into his own path, hinting at a potential future in the public sphere.
That's Barron Trump's alleged ex-girlfriend and classmate, a TikToker named Maddie, in a resurfaced video from 2020 about it. But Maddie did her best to prove it by dropping old snaps of the two of them together. In the comments, when asked about Barron's character, Maddie only had high praise. She dished that he was the best and the nicest.
My Barron, my tall Barron, he's very tall. My beautiful Barron, and handsome, he is handsome.
She even dubbed Barron a little shy boy and revealed that their brief romance fizzled because he went to Florida for the summer, so he ended it. In May 2017, Barron took his 5th grade buddies on a field trip to 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. A source told Page 6, all the kids got dressed up. It was so cute, adding that Barron played the gracious host. Barron was really sweet. He was so excited to show his classmates around the White House. And in the comment section of Maddie's TikTok, someone else claiming to be a former classmate vouched that Barron really was well-liked.
Smart. He's a good student and all that. Goes to a great school and does really well. And he's a very nice guy. You see that.
When pressed about Barron's personal life, Trump said his son is both social and independent and maybe taking his time to start dating.
He doesn't mind being alone, but he's somebody that gets along with people.
Is he good with the ladies in school?
Well,
he's
I don't think, I'm not sure.
Is he there yet? Or?
I'm not sure he's there yet. No, I'm not sure he's I don't think he's had a girlfriend yet.
The politician went on to agree that Barron is a, quote, good-looking guy and playfully acknowledged the teen's towering height.
Melania, I think, called him Little Donald. I think, if I'm not mistaken, she gave that nickname to him.
Well, he's not so little because he's a pretty tall guy.
6'7", Barron enrolled at NYU this fall after graduating from Florida's Oxbridge Academy. He is reportedly studying business. Barron has maintained a reasonably low profile throughout his family's time in the global spotlight, and mom Melania Trump previously shared in a September interview with Fox and Friends how proud she is of the person he's grown up to be.